My name is Benjamin Hummel, and I'm writing a book on perspective. Now, you may have asked yourself the question when I said I'm writing a book on perspective, wait a minute. Aren't there a lot of other books out there on perspective? And on that, you would not be incorrect. However, I have taught perspective for a long time. First, many years at the art college, and then even before that I was teaching at community centers. And there is something that I have discovered about a lot of the books out there on perspective. Number one, they are written as if they assume you already know a few things about perspective. And when I am teaching my students, oftentimes basic ideas and the basic terms are still things that they need to learn. So my book, the intention of my book is to start at the very beginning. My book will be perfect for any beginner from high school, middle school, up into college. Which brings me to my second point. Another thing that I noticed about a lot of those books is that they're written from a very kind of dry perspective. It just kind of lays out the formulas and just hits you upside the head with them. My book, I intend to add a lot of humor. There's comedy, there's cartoons, there's play on words. There's all kinds of things to keep the book lively and entertaining. Because one of the things I have noticed is that kids come to my class with a lot of fear and trepidation when they think about doing perspective. Some have panic attacks. And I don't want that to be the case. Perspective, once you understand it, is actually not too terrible. And so I hope that my book will be kind of a very gentle easing into the subject. But I also want my book to be very thorough. A lot of books out there will focus maybe on, say, projections, or maybe they'll focus on comic book type perspective, or 5 or 6 point perspective, or what have you. My book, I wanted to kind of cover a basic of the entire gamut of perspective. A little bit on projections, a little bit on stairs and slopes and circles and 2 point, 3 point, 4 point grids, etc. So it's going to be thorough. And then finally, I want my book to be indexed. One thing that I have noticed is that if you are just trying to remember, how did I do stairs again? And you grab your perspective book off the shelf and it's all over the place. You can't really figure out, how to do stairs. My book will have an index. The sections will be well organized. You'll very easily be able to find the how-to and the step-by-step tutorial on doing stairs or whatever topic it is that you want, and you'll be able to go on your way. It'll be filled with both written instructions as well as a step-by-step of each individual topic. So it's going to be very detailed and very thorough. Right now I have the outline, and just based on the estimate from the outline, the book looks to be around 200 pages. So it's going to be a beefy book. I know that my book is effective, and the reason why I know this is because I have written a few chapters, and I have given those chapters to my students as I'm teaching the class, and they're like, wow, this is more helpful than any of the books that you have recommended. So I know this is effective. I know that it works.